So when we're starting, we can again just, you know, warm up the whole area, because basically when I'm doing his hand, I'm going to be, thanks, yeah, just in the briefcase, thanks, or in the outer pocket, top outer pocket or bottom, yeah, top. And we can locate, you know, where's he tight, you know? You can feel that tension coming up the side of his neck. Okay, that's going to get him up into here, going to get him up into here. You know, and I can feel it like through here, like pretty chunky in there, right? But he's also tight through here, he's tight through here. The whole, you know, especially the front here of the shoulder feels quite tight, and that's going to affect him through the chest into here and the chest into here, okay? So I might just start with his thumb. I can feel all through here and just get a bit of, but my plan is basically then to start with his thumb, and you can feel how he's like supercharged in here. Okay, it doesn't take a lot. And the thumb feels like it's being pulled that way. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. But do you guys want to have a quick feel so that you have a before and after? Yeah. Feels very tight. Yeah.
Very. Yeah.
Yeah, and moved like kind of in the wrong position a little bit. You feel it? Mm-hmm. And you can feel how tight it is. Feel in here. It's and that is easy to hit his like a 10 for him there.
Mm-hmm. There's one little spot there when you.
Yeah.
It was like fuck.
Yeah. But you can see again, if I was just to go, oh, okay, Jim, let's just, you know, rub the shit out of this point. Bad pain. Okay? And he'd just go, oh, the guy just hurt me. Yeah? Whereas, oh, yeah, just feel this. Feel here and feel here, because watch what happens after half an hour of me working his thumb to those points. Feel how tight they are, right? Yeah. You know, I mean, it's...
The jealous old lady.
I'm like here, feel this. This is like, you just, you know, really tight, yeah? Okay.
Spiritu Santo.
And that's why, again, I don't want to just go right into there. I diagnose, and I might even say to him, oh, geez, you're really tight in here, you know? And oh, wow, you're tight, you know, coming all the way into here, you know, because this one's going to travel basically through here, you know, right into his heart area there. And this one here is going to travel up into here. I mean, the other one's coming up through here. They're going to get him right up through here. So the whole area is
that came right through.
Right through there. Yeah, the whole area is a bit of a disaster, you know. All right. So what I'm going to do when I pull fingers, I can use it to get the fingers to go, but I can also use it as a diagnosis. So when I pull this finger, there's nothing moving. The whole thing is really tight. Okay.
And that's the same with the toes. It doesn't go
Yeah. So again, you're not trying to force them. You just go, wow, that's tight. Why is it tight? It's held. Okay. Same with his thumb. Like, there's no fucking, you know, no fucking way that's going anywhere, right? So what I can do before I just get in with the chopstick there is just get a bit of blood flow going, but I'm not going to work him super hard. I'm just, like you found on me, I was tight in here. He's like even worse than I am, I think, you know? And again, you'll just find with people that are massaging that this is going to be epidemic, you know? Right? So again, you can find that spot, but I don't want to work it to the point where it's always a 10 for him. But I can let him know, and I could even say, oh, you know, like you did, oh, that's tight. But we're not going to get it loose by rubbing that too hard, okay? And I could say to him, if he'd have come for a shoulder problem, I'd say, oh, is that where you're feeling it, you know? Oh, that, or I might go, oh, shit. You know, I might even use some exclamation kinds of things just to go, wow, that's really tight. Why I do that is because I don't want him going, oh, you're just hurting me. I want him to know, this is tight. This is tight, you know? The same here, but it's not where I'm going to loosen it from, okay? So where I'm going to loosen it from, as I mentioned, is here. And one good thing is his hands are fairly warm, okay? Even though it's a relatively cold day. So I'm not having to worry too much about warming him up. If I felt like his fingers or toes were cold, then you really want to get some blood going in there before you start using a chopstick, okay? So again, what I want to do, this is the spot right here, okay? And I'm not going to just come in at a 10. I want to come in at something where I don't think it's going to be too much for him, okay? But I can already feel like he's flinching, okay? So I'm responding to that. And then verbal communication, you know? Jim, how's that out of 10 for you?
7 to an 8.
7 to an 8 already, and you can see I'm going very light, all right? Like I'm just almost resting the chopstick there with just a little tiny bit of, from my point of view, and this is, you know, you could be going, oh, you're going so light, but it doesn't matter. The most important thing is his point of view. And so what I'm doing is going to bring that awareness there. I'm going, okay, that's fine. That's the level of pressure I want to work at, especially right away. I don't want to go 9s and 10s for him.
Yeah.
So it's not about, again, how much pressure I'm using. The pressure I'm using is very light, but I want him to breathe, okay? So, and what I'm doing now is projecting my energy into the chopstick. Remember I talked about that? Like a laser. Can you feel that, Jim, as I project my energy in there? I'm not sure if you can or not, but no, okay. Anyway, that's what I'm doing.
I can feel like a bit of yellow light.
Uh-huh, okay.
I don't know if that's a byproduct.
Starting to turn a bit yellow, actually.
Yeah.
You cold
And I'm also thinking that, okay, you know, I might do some assisted belly breathing just to get all that moving, but I'll just have another feel here. But you can see how, even at, you know, you can see his thumb moving, right? So that's a indication that we're hitting. It's like, whoa, you know. And I change my angle slightly, and I can move it. And I could come along just at a very light first level and see what's going to move, okay? And he's super tight in here. But again, that could be held later. So just, if it's going to go nice and easy, let's get rid of it. How's the pressure, Jim?
Yeah, good.
Good.
So on the side, it's less painful.
Yep.